The staff network, I think, are a really brilliant mechanism for people to be able to feed in any concerns. But I think we could work better on ensuring that as many people take advantage of those forums as well. And I know when I had it as a role under my cabinet member responsibilities, I did have some people saying to me that they had problems with their line managers to take time out to attend certain events. So going back to Paul's point with regards to line managers being welcoming the opportunity of people going to staff network events, and that transparency of being able to talk about issues, I think is something that we could work harder on. And I know we do work very hard on it, but I think that's something we could perhaps improve with our communications. And also every decision we make, we should think about an equality impact assessment, and that becomes a normality that you are thinking how this affects equality, however small the decision makes, and then it becomes normal that you've got that conscious thinking in the back of your mind as well, and that leads to transparency and any changes the way you perceive certain issues and matters.
Okay, thank you. So there was a hand went up, a couple of hands. This one here first.
This is a question for Nicola. You said earlier that you took a chance at the young female, but is that not propelling the issue and assuming that you had to take a chance on her?
Yeah, probably that was pretty clumsy language. What I meant was that I insisted that a range of diverse candidates were brought through to shortlist. It would have been, had I let it just go through the normal process, if you like, then I suspect, because of the lack of experience in that particular, but I always look for transferable skills. And that's one of the things I talk a lot about when I speak at the Springboard sessions, is around the transferable skills that all people have. And I think, again, I'm just reflecting the feedback that I get from groups, is that that women particularly underestimate the huge range of skills they have, particularly if they've had a career break.
Can I say something now as an outsider? Because there could be someone in this room that doesn't know what I'm talking about and don't like to say, but I can. Springboard.
So Springboard is a program. It's part of it's a program specifically designed to support the development of women in the organisation. So and it's usually run. The Essex one is run by. In fact, the lady runs it. Is a Suffolk resident. She runs it, and its organisations are usually public sector. So the ones I've spoken to are a range of women from different councils across Essex coming together. They're not normally at a very senior level, but they are women who want to progress or develop or confident. It's a very holistic approach to it. If you Google it, you'll find it. It's a well-run practice program, and it does seem to have good results. But it does look at a whole raft of issues. So it's not technical training. It's more about self-confidence, actually.
Right, thank you. I just thought there might be someone else in the room that didn't know, like me, what it was. So thank you very much. There was another hand going up the back, and I'm going to go to some of the questions.
Yeah, it's just the mention was made about working and needing to have another event and managers not being sympathetic. I have to say I haven't come across that, but one thing that does cross my mind, being a mum with a 6-year-old and a husband that's in the Royal Air Force, if my daughter's sick, the onus is really on me, depending on where my husband is and what my husband is doing. And I know that through HR system, you cannot be saying, I have a sick child and I'm working from home. It has to be, well, you're taking that time off because your child is unwell and you have to try and make those hours up. So that can be difficult, especially if you have a child that maybe has chicken pox or something like that, that's going on for a long time, but actually you know that you can be placing them on the sofa and you can actually be working. It's just that kind of recognition that there are other challenges that maybe we just need to be mindful of.
So working from home, I mean, Paul, in your experience, does that happen a lot?
I'm a bit concerned hearing that example, because I would agree with the point that you're making, that it is perfectly feasible to care for a sick child and do work at the same time. And fundamentally, the issue about flexible working isn't about actually whether you have set hours in a certain way. It is exactly about the sort of situation that you describe, which may be about childcare, may be about a lot of other things. People care for older relatives and all sorts of dynamics around that. But it's about being able to be reactive to certain things and also fulfilling your both your career potential but also your obligations as an employee at the same time as handling the obligations and support that you need to give to relatives and other aspects of your private life. So for me, flexible working isn't actually about 9-day fortnights, and it isn't about kind of set hours in that sense, although that's an important part of the dynamic as an employer. It is about exactly those sorts of examples where we adopt an approach as an employer that allows people to flex, literally flex what they're doing around things, often dynamics that they have no control over, sick children, care for relatives, all sorts of other bits and pieces in relation to that. But I am absolutely firmly of the belief, and I've always adopted this approach as a manager at whatever level, and I absolutely support my managers in doing this as well, that it is possible to react to those sorts of situations and for people to work really effectively as employees at the same time. And from what I said at the beginning, we need to stop thinking of this as a problem to be solved and actually looking at what the value we can have as an organisation in terms of supporting our employees to do a really good job. This is not about a problem-solving thing. This is about enhancing the potential and capacity.
Okay, thank you very much